Hello, hello. Thank you so much for watching the live. If you are watching it live, please say hello. And if you're watching the playback, you can comment, replay, whatever. But thank you so much for being part of this amazing glow session. Thanks again to the incredible hostess for doing this. So let me really quickly recap. So I've been posting some skincare and makeup. I'll be sharing some of my thoughts, reviews on my personal favorites, like what I personally use in my skincare and makeup arsenal. I did make an intro video, so make sure you go back and watch that. But what our objective is to help you find the best skincare regimen to increase your confidence, to empower you, to make you be the best version of yourself, and also some makeup if that's your thing. It's cool if it's not a big deal. But we are looking for 6 orders or more from this glow session, 2 women to host their own glow session because they're going to get freebies. They're going to get 50% off of their order for being hostesses with their own glow session. So that's what our hostess is getting today. Plus, she's getting a free product if she has 6 orders or 2 people host their own glow session. Okay. All of that said, let's get to it. So, I don't really, it doesn't really matter like what season of life you're in. Every woman is busy, right? That's what I hear all the time when I talk about skincare. Oh, I don't have time for that many steps, or oh, I don't want to do this. And time is a construct. When we say we don't have time for something, it's basically a cop out for like, I don't want to do that, which is okay. If you're like, I don't want a million steps of skincare, that is okay. That is okay. Everybody has their thing. Like, if that's not what you don't, if that's not what you want to do, don't do it. It's not a big deal. So I'll talk to you like what the basics are for like a good blueprint for skincare. And then if you're like, I'm aging, which we all are, right? Every single day we get older. And wrinkles are a beautiful thing, right? Because you're experienced, you have wisdom. But, for some people that can spotlight insecurities, they could not hold their head as high if maybe they felt more confident about their skin. So that's what we want to talk about with all of this. So the blueprint for good skincare is a cleanser that does not strip your skin, that leaves it feeling hydrated. So a hydrating cleanser, a moisturizer, preferably one for with SPF during the day, and then like a anti-aging moisturizer at night, like with retinol. We'll talk about that. So a daytime and a nighttime moisturizer. And if you're like, I don't want 2 separate moisturizers, then you would just need a cleanser, maybe one of our either oil-free hydrating gel if you have oily skin, or the intense moisture cream if you have dry skin, and then an eye cream. That is the bare minimum. Bare minimum. If you're just like, I know that I'm lazy, I know that I won't do all the things, like I'm not going to get results because I'm not going to do it consistently. Cleanser, moisturizer, eye cream. Okay. But if you're like, I really want to do better at my skin, because our bodies are our temples, right? So we want to take care of ourselves. It's like the highest form of worship when you take care of your body, your mind and soul, all of that stuff. I'm a firm believer in that. And so, I know that when I show up my best in the world, I can impact more people. And also, obviously, your face is like the first impression that people get when they talk to you. It's the first thing they look at, and your skin is your largest organ. So if we're about taking care of ourselves, like, your skin is an organ, so it is important. So let's talk about your skin. Okay, so the blueprint was cleanser, moisturizer, eye cream. But if you're bougie, or if you're like wanting to be more bougie, we can talk about some more steps. So I'm going to talk about the repair set today. And this is actually not the cleanser that comes in the repair set. This is different packaging for the miracle set, which is a step below the repair set. I just used all of my foaming cleanser from the repair set, and I literally threw it away a couple of nights ago, and my new order hasn't come in yet. So I'm improvising with this guy, pretending that it's part of the repair set, but I have the other pieces. So we have the cleanse. It's a 5-piece set. It lasts for about 6 to 8 months. This is the Cadillac of our skincare. So y'all know how pink Cadillacs are like the iconic symbol of Mary Kay. This is the Cadillac version of our skincare, is the repair set. And I will post all of these bundles and stuff after this. And I have already posted about it, and you've probably already commented on it. But yeah, this is the repair set. So pretend this is your foaming cleanser. It's very thick and hydrating, and it's like an iridescent pearly color. So when you put it all over your face in running water in the shower at the sink, it's going to suds and foam up, and it smells like, I've never been to Paris, but this is what I envision it smelling like. It's like an expensive Parisian like hotel room or something, or like I don't know. It's hard for me to verbalize these things. It just smells expensive. It smells good and like light and fresh, but like expensive. But it's not. It's not expensive. I think it's like 30, but it comes in this set, and I'll talk about that. So it's a foaming cleanser. And the cool thing about this is, have you ever washed your face in the shower and you get out and it feels tight, like squeaky clean, like too clean? That is not good. If your cleanser is leaving you feeling that way, that means it's stripping your skin of its natural oils, which is then going to beget more oil. And most people are like, oh, well, if it strips my skin, it'll take care of the problem. But when our skin is dehydrated, which is what that cleanser is doing, if it's stripping your skin, when our skin is dehydrated, it produces more oil to make up for the fact that it's not hydrated. It's like overcompensating for lack of moisture. So the key to wrinkle-free skin, hydrated skin, is drink lots of water, obviously, nourish yourself, or hydrate yourself, but also use moisturizer. That was the biggest like thing for me growing up. I've always had oily skin and I didn't understand, because I'm like, I don't moisturize because that would make it more greasy. And so I thought that moisturizing would make it worse, but it actually made it better because it was more hydrated. Therefore, it wasn't producing oil. So I hope that makes sense. But the foaming cleanser is the first portion. And then it comes with a day cream and a night cream in this exact same packaging. It's an airtight container. You push it down to dispense exactly the amount of product you need. It's not a jar that you dig your fingers into and kind of create like a petri dish of bacteria. That's gross. That's airtight. So you just push it down and it dispenses what you need. This comes in an SPF 30 for daytime and a night treatment with retinol for nighttime. So this is your moisturizer. So before you would use the moisturizer after the cleanser, you'd actually go in with this guy. This is one of my favorite products that we make. You can almost feel it working immediately when you put it on. I call it Spanx for your face. It's a lifting serum. That's what it's called. It's Voluform Advanced Lifting Serum. It's created with plant peptides. And basically it just feels so like thick and silky, but it sinks into your skin so well. And it smells, again, expensive and amazing, even though it's really not. It's about, I think, $74, but it comes in the set for cheaper. But it lasts for 6 to 8 months, like this whole set does. And you will see results like the before and afters that I posted. And it also shows you how much you have left. So you can see the little line right there. So I have that much left of it. So you'll know when you're getting close to running out and you need to reorder it. But this is just going to lift, tighten, and firm your skin. Do not forget this area. Your neck and your décolleté is where you can tell the age of a woman. Her neck and her hands. So if you're not using our satin hands or like a hand cream in general, don't forget that part, right? So that's where you can tell a woman's age is by her hands and her neck. So if you have extra skincare, please get this area nice and moisturized, because your face could be literally perfect, but don't forget. So, okay, we did cleanser. We have the day cream and the night cream. We have a lifting serum. And last but not least, this is the coolest eye cream ever. It's not your typical eye cream. It has a titanium tip applicator. And if you know my husband, he is a retired professional Muay Thai fighter. And whenever the fighters, and even if you've watched boxing before, you've probably seen this. This is the same like material. It's sorry, my dog is snoring in the background. He's distracting me. It's titanium. So it's depuffing. It stays cold. It's designed to stay cold all the time, regardless of if it's been, in your cabinet or whatever. It feels like it's been in the fridge. Literally, it's that cold. But when they would get punched in the eye, they would have that swelling, but they would get a big hunk of metal, like the corner man would put a big hunk of metal on their eyes to decompress the swelling, to help with darkness, puffiness, all of that. So this is the same concept. So the product comes out one side, and then you would use the little ball on the other side to massage this in. I do my eyelids too, because your eyelids get wrinkly, and your skin around your eyes is a third thinner than the skin on the rest of your face. So that's why you're going to notice crepiness and wrinkles here first. You need to be using an eye cream if you're over the age of 21. That's when I started noticing that I needed to use one. And I've been doing Mary Kay since I was 18. But this is going to help depuff and help with wrinkles. So this is a really, really cool product. I'm obsessed with the eye cream. Okay, so let's really quickly go over the last couple of skincare things, and then I'll go over briefly because this is at 9 minutes already. So I want to keep it short because I know sometimes videos can be long. Also, another tip to a bougie skincare regimen. Basic skincare is cleanser, moisturizer, eye cream. Bougie skincare is you have an SPF, a night cream with retinol. The lifting serum is an additive, like supplement. And then this is something you want to do once or twice a week. If you're not exfoliating the dead skin, you're not getting the full effect of your anti-aging products and the benefits of them, because what anti-aging products do is they speed up your cell turnover rate. Like you're producing cells faster to make them look more glowy and youthful and young because they're not staying like stale and stagnant on your face. So this is a glycolic facial peel. You put it on for about 15 to 20 minutes once or twice a week and on a clean face before you do any moisturizers, and it's going to dissolve layers deep of dead skin cells. So that way you have the most radiant skin, which is why it's called the Revealing Radiance Peel. Have you ever put on your makeup and your face is really splotchy, it looks dull, and you're like, I just wish I could start over and like shave this layer off? That's basically this. It's going to dissolve all the dead skin. Your makeup is going to be incredible. Or even if you don't wear makeup, your skin is going to be glowing. So you have to be exfoliating those dead skin cells that are constantly turning over if you want the full effect of your retinol or whatever anti-aging stuff you're using. So highly recommend this. It does not come in the repair set. This is a 6-piece that you would only, again, use once or twice a week. So don't get overwhelmed, because you would use your cleanser, your lifting serum, your day cream, and then your eye cream every morning. I promise you have time. It takes less than a couple of minutes, seriously. And then at night, you would do the same thing, but with the night cream instead of the day cream. It's super easy. And then once or twice a week, you're doing the peel. Okay, so again, let's take off our eye makeup. We have the best eye makeup remover in the game, and this is like Mary Kay's OG best-selling product. Sorry, my feet are going to sleep, so I'm gonna sit down. They're tingling. Okay, so this is our oil-free eye makeup remover. I mean, this is the best product that we have. Like, this is one of the best-selling products that we have. So lash mites are a thing. They burrow in your lash follicles and they can create styes and leftover, like they eat leftover makeup. So that's how people like have lash fallout and brittle lashes. This is going to condition your lashes as well and just remove every little increment of eye makeup on your eye. And then micellar water is just like a makeup wipe in a bottle. So I always recommend taking off your makeup before using your cleanser so you get the full effect of it. Because if you just put cleanser on top of a full face of makeup, you're just moving it around and you're not really getting your face clean. So micellar water gets your face clean before you do your skincare so that you're getting the full effect of those anti-aging benefits. Now, I know I talk fast, but I'm trying to make this video short. So let's talk about really quick makeup. So drop it in the comments if you're like full face or minimal, or maybe you don't wear makeup very often. I'm going to tell you just some essentials that I think everyone needs. So these are 6 products that are incredibly simple. So first thing, foundation primer. You have to use this. I don't care what kind of primer or powder or liquid foundation or whatever you use. Primer is a must always. It's like priming a wall before you paint it. This is going to blur your pores so that your foundation does not sink into your pores, right? We don't want that. We don't want to look like we have makeup on. So this is going to make it look more airbrushed. It also has some SPF. So get primer. Absolutely. And then CC cream is our least amount of coverage, but this is perfect for this time of year. So you're just going to pump a couple of pumps into your hand. You can see this one's well loved because she's skinny. You literally use every single drop. Pump a couple of pumps in your hand. This is the only foundation you can put on with your fingertips. Okay, it feels illegal, but it goes on better because it's pH and heat activated. So this comes in 5 shades. I can match you. So this is like my go-to summer duo if I don't do anything else. Now, if I do want a little extra something, brows are a must. They frame your face. This is brow tint. It's literally going to just go over what you already have, and you just brush it over and it tints them and holds them in place. But this comes in 4 shades. I use the shade dark blonde, believe it or not, because the brunette is kind of like reddish tint. So I can help you. Just ask me before you order it to make sure you get the right color. This is under eye corrector. This is not a concealer. This is only under eye corrector. It comes in 1 shade and it's a peach undertone because peach combats blues and purples under your eyes. This is like the holy grail. This is 8 hours of sleep in a bottle or coffee for your under eyes. It's going to make you look well rested, even if you have kids. I have a toddler. So this makes me look well rested, you know, because it just brightens up and gets rid of those dark circles that we can get, even if they're hereditary. So under eye corrector is incredible. With the CC cream and foundation primer, you're going to look incredible. You're going to look like a goddess. And then these are my 2 favorite mascaras to layer. Oh, and the brow tint, of course, like I said. These are my favorite 2 mascaras to layer. This is Lash Love Lengthening and then Lash Intensity. So you can tell we have a bunch of different mascaras, but this one has like a fat wand that has 2 sides. So one side right there is flat. It's like a reservoir. So you're going to put that on your lashes first to get the mascara on the lashes. And then you're going to use this bristly side to like comb all the lashes. And this makes your lashes like super voluminous, whatever that word is. And then I go over top of it with the Lash Love Lengthening because it has a very different wand, very short, stubby, skinny things that just like coat every single lash and just like lengthen those bad boys out. So that could be your basic. And we don't have a bronzer. I know. I hate that. I literally email the company all the time. But I use like a darker CC cream or like a darker concealer and just like pretend I just blot it. We also have a powder contour that has no shimmer. So we have a powder contour, we have blushes, eyeshadows, liquid eyeliner, pencil lip liners that are waterproof, lip gloss, lipstick, finishing spray, powders, like the whole nine. But I don't want to keep you guys long. This is already at 15 minutes, but I'm so grateful that you guys hopped on and you're in this group. But let me know if you have suggestions or you need suggestions or you have questions. And this will be closing soon. So make sure you get your order in and I will definitely help you formulate something that works for you within your budget. And if you know you're going to be lazy, we don't need to get all the things. But if you're like, I genuinely want to change the results and the look of my skin, then I can help you there too. But